Hi, I am Kaushik Pandya. I am from Ahmedabad. My firm's name is Kalp Systems. We are a 36-year-old organization, and we are mainly into IT solutions, as well as we have a vertical which is purely focused on cybersecurity solutions and services. As far as my journey with the associations are concerned, I have founded Federation of IT Associations of Gujarat, which is known as FITAG, in 2008. I am the founder president of FITAG, and then the journey went on ahead, and I took over as the president of FITA in the year 2019 October, and then I was president for FITA for almost 2.5 years. Unfortunately, the COVID didn't permitted me and my team to travel across India, but we did a lot of work, and everything which we are talking about nowadays under the FITA platform in respect with hybrid platforms like India IT Mall and other things, the e-stores and all those things, that was launched during my tenure, and we are still working on these things. So it's a continuous journey, and I'm now appointed as advisor for FITA, and I'm also their immediate past president.
Perfect. And you talked about very interesting concept, the hybrid mode of doing the transactions.
Correct.
How has been the journey so far?
Well, journey so far, FITA have been trying to enroll a lot of people across India to come on board. We have launched a platform which is known as indiaitmall.com. And we also enabled our IT solution partners to have their own e-stores.
Okay.
Now, e-stores is basically a kind of a solution which gives them a phygital presence. Phygital is a physical digital presence.
Okay.
And in today's world, when we are fighting with online platforms, the large platforms, those who are burning their money to gain the control of the market, it is actually creating a disruption and actually creating a big dent on the day-to-day businesses of brick and mortar and channel partners.
Is there a number that you can put into? Like what is the percentage of dent that they are making to the traditional mode of?
It has been I would rather put it in the terms of that every year on year we are at least downsizing our business by at least 10%. That is what I personally because of online market shares. And there is no other way than reaching out to the customers by the means of these kind of digital platforms. So that's what FITA is trying to work upon and educate people to come on such kind of platforms. And we are also we've been also talking to a lot of brands, a lot of companies like HP and Dell and all other companies, that they've been supporting us also on this particular platform. So that's how the things are shaping up. It is little difficult for the channel partners to cope up with this new ideology or new terminology to maintain their own e-store and to get onboarded on India IT Mall. So that is why it is taking a little longer time. But I am sure that we will be able to get a good number of people to be on board on India IT Mall, and that could also be one of the online platforms which would give business to the channel partners and to the brick and mortar stores, in the manner which it is desired to. The business which is lost, let me put it in that manner, that the business which is lost over a year and over the years, by the means of 10%, 15% or whatever, the accumulated loss of the business, that can be regained by having this phygital presence, because we talk about a 4-hour delivery, we talk about immediate services, we talk about supply from your neighborhood. These are all very added advantages, and that would make the difference.
And the customers will obviously get a bigger visibility, right?
True, very right.
Exactly the same mode of digital platforms. they can, any place and any geography they can see that the products are available and they can get the products and services whenever they want. So what is stopping them? I mean, is it the lack of awareness, or there is some underlying fear of losing some business once they are losing it on e-com platform?
See, it's not a fear of losing business because the channel partners have already, tier 3 partners, if you're talking about, the tier 3 partners have already lost business.
Right.
So there is no fear of losing further business, but it is basically, a small person, not having too much of competency in terms of the ecosystem which needs to be designed for maintaining this digital platforms and, maintaining the stocks over the digital platforms and all the things. So we are working out on those platforms. And once we have the cataloging are being done centrally, so they have advantages, but the initiation from them is basically what is lacking, and FITA is working on it, and we are sure that we will get good number on this platform.
Okay, from the channel partners perspective, you talked about one challenge, the competition against the e-com platforms. What are the other challenges that you face? Because in the last 4-5 years or 10 years, if I say, since the entry of, Make in India, Digital India, a lot of digital transformation is happening, right? And you guys are play a very critical role in, balancing that, maintaining that, that momentum is, kept on. So what are the other challenges that you face?
So what I understand basically that the channel partners needs to, evaluate. There has to be a continuous evaluation as far as the new technology introduction, in the field is concerned. Because every 3 years there is a new introduction. Every 3 years things are changing, and this is a kind of field which is very rapidly changing. It's not a kind of a business where you can keep on selling the boxes and survive for a very long time period. So you need to learn the new ideas, you need to learn the new opportunities, you need to understand the opportunities which are passing by you, which are coming up and which are passing by you, and try and grab those opportunities at the right time so you can evolve yourself, your organization, and move to a kind of a level or bridge in the gaps which are being introduced by these kind of dents which are being produced by such competition in the market. So that's the major thing which a T3 partner needs to understand. And I think from people like from platforms like you, digital medias like yours, you should also be always very agile, very informative on producing new opportunities, new technologies to these kind of people, wherein they can get themselves technologically updated and get moving to the new levels of business.
And for the last 25 years, VAR India has been the voice of all the channels.
Very right.
So how do you see the platforms or the events like VAR India, Star Night Awards, or we conduct I think 6-7 flagship events throughout the year. How do you see this platform of VAR India helps people like you?
Let me put it up in that manner that VAR India today is a very, very well-known platform across IT industry everywhere in India. Nobody, I've not seen a person who doesn't know VAR India and the activities done by VAR India. So it's a phenomenal initiative which you people have taken, VAR India has taken, and I'm sure that it is definitely helping the channel to reach to a level. That recognition given by you to the channel partners in the Star Night Award, by the means of the Star Night Awards, as well as doing different activities across India at different locations, various locations, is really making a difference. And I think such small events, more on different level of different states, would make more sense, and it would make people more aware of, as I said, that they needs to be introduced the new technology. If it comes through the medium like yours, it would probably help them to uplift themselves to a level.
Absolutely, we conduct 4 events in 4 zones of the country, like East, West, North, and South, and then Central in Delhi. And we're in the process of expanding that to various zones, right?
Very right.
in Western zone there could be multiple zones that we can do that. So we're in the process of doing that. Any suggestion that you have that we can enrich our platform, or you want to add something more that you expect us to do? We'll definitely love to incorporate and going forward.
I would rather put it in that terms that whatever you are trying and whatever you are putting on efforts in reference to uplift the channel partners is really good, phenomenal. But just add one more aspect to it, that whatever the new, the future, like we are talking about AI today. So there should be a session like in this kind of event, tomorrow's event. I am sure that you would be having somebody talking on AI, but there should be a specific event, maybe an online event, or maybe something which is talking about the future, the coming future. What will be there? What will be the future for the next 3 years? Right. Wherein a person can derive a roadmap or think about it.
Absolutely.
Or where a channel partner should head or try to convert himself to fetch the new business opportunities. That is what, if War India can think about it, probably it will be a great help to the industry.
Absolutely, your suggestion is taken by heart. And tomorrow in the dialogue event, you will see lots of new technology being discussed. There are various eminent guests coming from who specialize those topics and subjects.
Right.
They will discuss that, and I'm sure you will enjoy the tomorrow's event. Pleasure talking to you, sir.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Thank you so much.